gorgeous Virgos, you will be the next sign in line to have your June monthly done for 2026 year. All placements for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. What's coming in for the month? Messages for the sign of Virgo. For Virgo sign. What's coming in for Virgo this month of June 2026? All placements, please. King of Cups just decided to show its face. Oof. There's a lot of duplication between the signs with the readings this week for the month. Virgo, we start off with the King of Cups. This is an individual that's very warm, very loving, very giving of time, their gifts, their knowledge, but more so of their support. Next card we had was the Fool in reverse. There's a sense here of going forth with some mischievousness, perhaps being extremely naive, extremely foolish, for maybe something around love, an Ace of Cups, something around connection here. Devil reverse, Capricorn's major arcana. I'm seeing that you know what you don't want, but there are offerings on the table, and some of them seem to be too good to be true. Perhaps they could be. The underlying energy was the Knight of Wands. It's the individual moving forward with a lot of creativity, with a lot of zest, with a lot of goodwill and wishful thinking. We don't want to lose our positivity, but we don't want to be made a fool of. We don't want to be led astray, but we don't want to close doors that could be opportunities behind them. It's that constant balance in life where you need to find that duality of being, where you're firm enough to not be walked upon, but soft enough to not be a bitter storm in this world's presence. I feel like Virgo, finding that balance of artistry is what June will be for you. And I feel like with that may come some complications. It's, Justice card, Libra's major. It's all about the just thing, the right thing, balance, duality, justice, what's fair and righteous, what is reasonable and what is an atonement for what some people may need to see, because maybe there has been some rose-coloured glasses syndromes. Justice is really going to enforce this way of thinking, whether you like it or not. Harsh, very harsh. Libra. June 2026, please. Messages for the sign of Libra, all placements, please. Libra, please, for June 2026. Libra, all placements for June 2026. Let's find out. It's a mixed bag of what the hell. We start off Libra, Page of Pentacles reverse. There's someone coming in that maybe not being honest about their monetary, or someone that just spends more than what they earn. 10 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is family or some close connection to you, like a child, close relative. And they just deplete your money. They deplete your sanity around the home. They just bring up a lot of issues for you. King of Wands. I feel like you've tried to be very... You've tried to be inspiring towards this individual. You've tried to put creativity towards this connection. You tried to be a mentor. You tried to offer advice. You tried to be a support system. And I feel that that's because of the Six of Cups, you know, this reminiscent of times long past. Maybe when you were children, maybe something to do with heritage, children, past, memories, some sort of connection there. The underlying energy, that Seven of Wands, you know, you're always trying to surmount this. You're always trying to get the upper leg, the upper hand, trying to surmount this issue, this connection, the faults of it, the issues of it, the problems that you have with gelling with them. I feel like there's a lot to be said here in the creativity of it all, in the mastery of it all. Life is hard, and I feel like Libra, you are stuck between a rock and hard situation. You want to care for this individual, you want to help them, but at the same time you don't want them to treat you the way they do anymore. And I can understand that sentiment more than you understand. Yeah, Queen of Swords, it's time to cut through the bullshit. Don't put sentiment on the table or connection, and do it all from the thought and theory of the mind. Be brutal, be cutthroat, be honest, and be truthful, and live within that truth. Take all the heart and emotion out of it, Libra, and look at it for its truth, as it is. And have a quick break, and we'll return with the remaining signs. Okay, my darlings, we only have a couple of signs left in line for the June 2026 monthly reading. The next sign in line is our dearest Scorpios. So Scorpios, all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. This will be your June monthly for 2026. Thank you all for joining me again. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. Red Skis Righteous Readings, where we give all righteous readings to you guys, my beautiful viewers. So I do feel like the June month is going to be very hectic for all the signs. I feel like there's going to be a lot of divided energy on sort of where we are, what we want, what we don't want, making clear lines in the sand. Going for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or placements of the Sun, Scorpio, for June 2026, please. Flip already. Scorpio for June 2026. This is good. Scorpio, we have the Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, underlying energy of the world reverse. The beginning is battles. Maybe being the winner here, feeling like you've dejected people that just lines in the sand, coming to conclusions intellectually, coming to that we don't need nobody. Nine of Cups reaffirms that. Real success, real happiness off your own back. You did it all yourself, by yourself, for yourself. And you have the completion of that cycle, not just the 9, but the 10 coming in after that. So real happiness, real fulfillment, growing from your own personal achievement. I feel like family may come back on board once you have done this quest for self. Because you've worked hard at the 8 of Pentacles, you know, you've been tirelessly banged away at it and become quite a professional at it. Putting these monetary, financial, housing at the forefront, at the front of everything, and reaping the benefits therefore, and cutting away anything that does not hold true to that. The underlying energy of the world reverse, the only major arcana, Scorpio. So it's all about cycles not ending, they're still continuing. I feel like these people that you may deject at the beginning of the month are constantly a burden that you will face throughout your life. The world is still turning, even though you wanted these cycles to stop. I feel like that may be on the cards. Yeah, Two of Swords. Really making that decision, even though you may feel like you're blinded for a solution, but knowing that there needs to be balance here, that there needs to be some sort of accountability in some ways. these things keep happening. They're not changing. They're revolving around themselves. Stressful. Very stressful, Scorpio. Next sign in line is, of course, Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay, Sagittarius. All places. June 26. See what's going on there for Sagittarius. Suddenly rising this Mercury. June 2026. I remember what's going on for Sagittarius. They need to. Let's find out. Yeah, the Queen of Swords come out. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Six of Swords reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Sword, Pentacle, Pentacle, Sword, Pentacle. Intellectual, financial. Queen of Swords. You're saying it like it is, holding truth to the forefront, not putting any emotion in it, really dealing with it from an intellectual point of view, not from a heartfelt point of view. Ten of Pentacles, really being strong with family during this time, really having a lot of growth, riches around family, housing, connection, monetary wealth, inheritance, financial stability. But then it flips. Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is someone malicious in a way of being very self-centered, very obsessed with the aesthetic, with their look, not necessarily monetary means, but how they are perceived, keeping up with the Joneses, very aesthetic, best clothes, best car, best, no substance, so a bit of a grifter sometimes. Six of Swords reverse, trying to get across from some sort of some sort of mental issue you've had here, trying to break from an idealism or an ideal that's no longer true. Wanting to have a new start, new beginning. And financial, something that can be grown upon. Yeah, you want to do this yourself, Nine of Pentacles. You want to do this off your own back. Everything you want to create, you want to create it yourself. I feel like at the beginning of the month, someone dictated to you what you needed to do to get that Ten of Pentacles, to have that success that you want. And I feel like their requirements or their expectations were more than what you wanted to do or to sign to. So in that Queen of Pentacles reverse, that Six of Swords reverse, you know, all Pentacles, all Swords. Someone being very impressed by money for their own way of using it, for their own aesthetic, their own idea, their own investment. And not feeling like you can get free of this, trying to intellectually move beyond it, but not being able to get to the other side. You're trying, the goal is the Nine of Pentacles. It is having that success through self and self-gratitude needed, having something of your own. And you're just waiting on that new beginning. It's all about this new fresh start. It's all about this opportunity. It's all about the door opening. I like it. It's hopeful. It's very hopeful. Capricorn. June 20th. Capricorn or placements. Oh, there's a bit of impatience with you guys. Well, this is just like Scorpios, but a bit of a different way around. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn, June, meticulously working very hard. Repetition is the key, and you're doing it to a fine art. Whatever you do for monetary work, or with your hands, I feel investments may be good. Whatever you're good at that makes growth in money, you're really banging it out the park. Five of Swords, I feel like there is a disagreement with an individual, maybe another company, entity, person, place or thing, and you've really got to go to the wall for it. Make your opinions, your point of view. Maybe there's some sort of copyright on something that you own, some sort of intellectual property there, or some sort of idea that you need to fight for, or a way you go about doing your business or making your money. See, it won't be injuring you, although Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, you know, this is still having a very solid home life marriage. All through your own adjustments and success, you're very successful. You're really, I feel like your beliefs or your marriage systems aren't good right now though, with the Hierophant reversed at the bottom of the deck. Taurus is major, but also a bit of a warning that something here is changing its way of being. Whether it's religion, a marriage, a belief system here is falling to the waistline. We are changing our idealisms, our beliefs. Of sorts, yeah, we've taken a step back. We are looking at things a lot more clearly, and we're coming out of a state of respite or repose or reflection, and we're coming back with a whole new belief and attitude, a whole new system, a whole new perspective. Big change. Aquarius. Interesting. Interesting. It's coming through June 2026. Eight of Swords, Three of Cups reversed, Hierophant reversed, Six of Wands, underlying energy, the Chariot, Cancer's major, Taurus is major here too. Aquarius, you're all up in your head, you feel imprisoned, criticized, you feel in danger maybe intellectually, you feel like you are nowhere to go. Three of Cups reversed, this is because of some sort of connection which has gone south. I feel like there's a lot of gossiping, a lot of rumour, a lot of speculation. You're scared of accusations, you're scared of the mentality of what other people are going to think, see, feel. The Hierophant reverse, I feel because of this you are really deciding to cut away from something you believed in, maybe even a marriage. I feel like for some of you this could be in-laws or some sort of I feel like you're going to get the last laugh or the last hurrah. Six of Wands. Returning back and getting a lot of appreciation, getting a lot of stance, getting a lot of understanding. It's all about movement for you guys in June. Moving forward. Place, moving forward in intellectual ideas, moving forward in what you can take on, what you can manage, what you can feel, what you can believe, what you can do. You're expanding it so much bigger than what you ever have before. You're opening up to new possibilities and to new arrangements. I feel like it's going to take everyone a bit by surprise. Final sign, Pisces. For June 2026. Now, if you've not subscribed to the channel, also regular readings will be coming from this time moving forward. Stay tuned. This is June 2026. Let's see. It's coming to you. It's all interesting cards already there. This is June 2026. You're in for a hard month. High Priestess reversed, the Moon, you're a major. Two Cups reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups reversed. There's something you're not keeping a secret, or something that isn't being left where it should. There is some sort of insight here that's not being seen, some sort of intuitive value that is not being... And it's all because of delusion. It's all because you're not seeing it for what it is. Your insight is being stifled due to the surroundings. There's a lot of deception, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of... I feel like it's a partnership or companion and or agreement that you have with someone. The Two of Cups reversed. Someone is playing out to get you, and you've not realised it till way too late. Seven of Pentacles. Some sort of monetary bank account that should have been earning dividends, funds, income, not where it should be, not to the amount it should be. You need to look very closely at your finances, Pisces, because I would say that you have been taken for a ride, or something has not gone wrong here. It could be to do with family or connection. Ten of Cups reversed. You know, something here, children perhaps, partner perhaps, has done you dirty or done you wrong. High Priestess reverse again. It's right in front of you and you're not seeing it. You need to open up your intuitive self to see what is right in front of you. Someone, a rogue, is playing you the fool. Okay, that's all the 12 signs for the June monthly. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment. I love hearing your feedback. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know it was a little bit rushed, but I'm glad we were able to get through it, and hopefully moving forward we can get into some sort of more regularity and